Alright, what's up, Mo Style fam? Mr. Mo Style back with another video. And as you see, got a new package in. You know what I'm talking about? And this package is from the Pew Pew Life. If you know what I'm talking about. For those that don't know, this when you're into firearms, carry a firearm, keep a firearm at your house for protection or whatever. So if you want to keep your firearm safe, I got something for you right here. You know, something you can lock it up, keep it away from your kiddos and all of that you ain't got to be worried about nobody getting into. But the reason I got it is kind of for that, but I'm getting ready to do some traveling. And in order for me to carry my firearm with me, since I am registered to carry, I gotta lock it up in a certain type of safe that's TSA approved, and there's things you gotta do also when you check it in. And I started following, what's his name? The Black Rambo. Check him out. He has all the firearms. And I've seen him first. He posted a video on how to travel with your firearm when you're flying and what you're supposed to do so you won't get jammed up or be like, who was the last person recently that I know of, I can think of? Santana from the Dipset. You know, had a firearm, tried to dip out and run. It was a no-no. But if you do these things and get the right stuff, you should be able to carry your firearm with you. Just make sure you check with the states that you're flying into with your firearm, because I've heard that, you know, you ain't supposed to have a firearm in certain states like New York. Don't even try it. You're gonna get jammed up. So states like that where you're not allowed to even carry a firearm or have a firearm, don't even think about flying in and with your firearm on the plane, because they'll hold you right then and there, from my understanding. But this one I have seen, what is the, let's see if I can pull it up. I forgot the name. I want to make sure the name is right. But I first seen it, who did I see it on? I seen it on Instagram, it came across. But then oh boy, who I follow here out of Texas is Colin Noor, big gun activist, you know. If you want to know more about him, go ahead and pull him up if you don't know. But, you know, he has his own version of this safe on the company who makes him's website, and he sells the product. Now, I didn't get his version. The one he has is a special color and everything was the only difference, which I didn't care about. Me, I'm gonna typically go with straight black on anything I get. I may do some colors on some other ones, but different colors on different things, but it's rare. Normally, as you can see, I pretty much stick to black in a lot of stuff. But let me see, what was, let me pull it up. Man, I got too many apps on my phone. I need to clear out this phone because too many apps cause a problem. Let's see. But if y'all can see that, and everything look blurred from this light, what I'm looking at. But I don't know why I'm doing it like that. I don't know why it does it like that. But if not, it's Colin Noor, and I went to his website in order, which is mrcolinnoor.com. And if you go through his website, you'll see all the stuff that he has. And you just click on that link with the gun safes. And they're called Life Pods is what they call them. Life Pod 2.0. And I think this is the newer one, because I spent, the cheapest one they have is $109. And the one that he has a special edition was $139. And as you can see, they have multiple different ones on there you can pick. But which one did I go for anyway? Yeah, I just went for the one for $159, which is the 2.0, the standard edition. His is more like a camo kind of edition. It's the black and kind of gray camo on it, which is cool. I was gonna get it, and it has the his logo on there, Pew Pew Life on there. Pew 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 pew. I just love saying that as a kid. It brings back memories. Pew pew. But they got a lot of other different products, in which I guess this is through his, but the actual company, what's the actual company? Because there's an actual company, let me see if I can pull it up, who I seen first before he started. That's not it. I can't think of the name. Let's see if it's on here. It's right on here. Vault Tech is the company that has them. They have all the safes and everything that you can get for your assault rifles, anything you need to store it, lock it up, which there are some cases that I'm seeing for the assault rifles that I want to get for mine. But let us go ahead and open this up and see what this is. Man, packages, I always need some scissors. Be right back. Alright, got scissors. Oh. Let's get this plastic off. Get a better view of the box. Once again, this is the safe right here. I realized I thought it out. If y'all know what I'm doing, I got a new camera, which is the little DJI little handheld thing. It records, the quality is real good. But I noticed a few things on it, like if depending on how you move, the motion detection where it tracks on your face, if you throw anything up and block it, it'll cut out. So I realized that. But this is the package right here. As y'all can see, let me throw it to the side so it won't block out my motion. Decent little size, so let's see. It is weather resistant storage, lockable storage. It has a built-in lock system, fitment firearms up to 9.25 in length. It has a removable tray in this one. A keypad. Let me see. Rubber gasket around. Dual compression latches, and it has a steel security cable also, and it's lightweight, and it's a rugged shell, water resistant, airtight, dust proof, and it floats. 2-pound load. With a 2-pound load, it'll float. Let's see what else is on here. No side. It has an interior LED light, low battery warning, status LEDs, tamper indication. That's a good thing. Somebody tamper with it, especially with traveling. It'll let you know that they've been in your bag and try to tamper with your thing. Waterproof front rubber keyhole cover. Has a backup micro USB power inlet. Removable tray plus high density foam. And an HD steel security cable. So this is what the back of the box looks like, showing everything. So let's go ahead and open this up. Man, how do you open this? They make packages nowadays so almost complicated. And it is a decent size, as you can see. Precision crafted defense systems. sticker. Get that out. No, I should go to the instructions. Look for that first, but okay. It's a little what comes in it, little diagram. So you got a remove tray for large items, movable tray, full size pistol, or 2 compact pistols, which is cool. So, and this is the tray they just removed out because you can have stuff. Man, I wonder how that works. With the tray in. Well, yeah, you're supposed to be able to still keep your firearm even with the tray. I'm gonna have to put mine in there and see what it does. But as you can see, this is it right here. Opened up. Oh. Pretty sure I'm probably gonna have to what is this down here? Man, that thing ain't lying. It is weatherproof. Won't get in, but I guess this is where you put your key lock, and it has the USB thing, I guess, to charge it up for the battery, because it is, yeah. So as you can see, it's a good size. No, where's my firearm? It just came back in the house. Where's it at? It's like my firearm just hiding from me. I set it up. I put my hat on top of it. I put my hat on top of it. As you can see, it's in the background. My firearm was covering it. But let's see how this fits. So, this one. Try to hold that up just to give you an idea. There's one right there. Take a look at that. So, how's the tray gonna fit this one? Okay, so far I don't think I like that. Seems like, yeah, it's fine if I don't have my tray in. You know what? I'm gonna have to look at this some more. Cushion comes out, or I guess you can put that on there as well and drop it in. So it does feel like a snug fit. But let's actually get into see what else they got in here while I figure that out. So the box, this is everything in the box. Instructions, you know, I'm one of those guys that never go to instructions first, as you can see. Then I go to the instructions after I can't visually figure something out and see what I'm missing, what I'm not doing right. That looks like to be everything that's in the box. Manual. You just get your some Velcro. Oh, there's some good Velcro. A couple Velcro pieces with it. And this is your key as a backup. And your braided steel cable, the lock cable. So we're gonna see how all that works out. Okay, quick start guide. Battery installation. Let's see here. Take this out. And the battery is in the case right here, so I'm gonna take it out. Actually, you know what? They didn't even give you a battery, so I gotta buy a battery, and it looks like it's a 9-volt battery you put in there. Put the battery in, you snap it back together. Man, do I got any 9-volt batteries? I don't think so in the house. Let me check. Yeah, no 9-volt batteries. So I'm gonna have to get some 9-volt batteries, come back to finish this. So I'm gonna be back. Alright, I'm back. I got a battery for the LifePod. I got it plugged in and I messed around with it. So everything seems cool with that. But let me grab it and show y'all. As you can see, once again, the LifePod, as I was recording yesterday, had to go get a battery because it needed a battery. And from the, oops, which I got it locked right now. as you can see, I'm not gonna show you, but I got it locked, I got it set up. I just gotta punch in your code. It's easy to do your code. All you gotta do is just tap it once and then you'll see everything light up and you punch in your code. But to reprogram it, there were a few steps, which on the inside, let me go ahead and open it up. I'm not gonna show y'all my code. Ooh, did I forget my code? Ha, I didn't. Which it is one thing about the code to set it up. They only have the numbers 1 through 4, so you have to pick a code off of that. And they said you could do either the 4-digit, I think 6 to 8-digit also, but I'm not gonna tell you what mine is. But those are your options, which I think that was still kind of just 4 digits because the code that I wanted to use I couldn't use and everything. But once again, this is it regularly set up, and you got your tray for where you can. It has the Velcro, which I took a few of the pieces off of here and just stuck it onto here if I ever want to, you know, throw in a flashlight, pocket knife, or whatever, and you just Velcro it tight to hold it in there. You know, your EDC gear and stuff like that. But once again, this is the tray, and right in here there's a button, and when you trying to change from the temporary password that comes with it to unlock it, you have to hit the button, the lock button, and everything will light up, and then you gotta hold the program button, and then you enter your code, and you hold the program button again if I remember right, and then you hit your code in again, and it automatically locks it. Remembers your code, I mean. So that is a cool little feature, but there is a switch, little, I guess you can say like a switch, like a knob you gotta turn, that if it's turned to on or off, it determines whether it's gonna let you use the little keys, because if the battery ever goes out, you have a little, and it is locked, it is sealed tight. It's hard to pop it out with your finger. Like I'm gonna break my cheap nail trying to get this thing open. But it's right there where you can put in your key, and it has a USB, is that a Type-C connection, where if you don't have the key, and you can still plug it up with a little USB-C cord just to get enough juice to unlock it if your battery goes out. So this is your other option. But the only thing that I didn't like about it so far is the tray. I wish, because how the tray is, it takes up some of your space from your firearm sitting down in there. And especially if you have, because if you have the cushion in, you know, it lifts everything up. So when your firearm sits in there, it makes it kind of tight on the lid, which I don't have my firearm right now, I will show you. But it makes it kind of tight with the tray, because like I have a SIG P365 XL. And so with it sitting in there, it kind of lifts the tray up a little bit when sitting on there. It does close all the way when you mash it down. You have to, oops, I just locked it. It's very sensitive, but it mashes down a little bit, but it still works fine. But that's the only thing that I don't like about it. But other than that, and you know, here's a little diagram they did give on the different ways on how you can load your stuff up. As you see in the trays down below, that was some with the weapons, then the EDC gear also, which is cool. You know, you can put a couple large items in there if you remove the tray. Or you can have your weapons on top and stuff up under, or your EDC gear. EDC gear. So depending on how you want to use yours is cool. But one thing I did notice, I gotta figure out a way, because I didn't like, even with it locked in just my firearm and 2 extra clips, it was, if I took the cushion out and the tray out, there's a lot of play in it, and it's just like it was just rattling around. And I don't like that. So I think what I'm gonna do, which I did with my other case, is this little foam cushion. I'm gonna cut out a perfect fit for my clips and my firearm, so it'll set down a little more flush into there instead of it just sitting on top of it. I wonder, can I order an extra piece of this already cut to the same size? Because if I can, I probably will just do that. In which actually I just noticed they got and it's 2 extra thin little pieces, so it's in here on top of that. So with them both together, you got a nice little size, another extra cushion pads that they have in there. I didn't realize that until now. So I guess you could just put the one in. Let me see what that does. You know what? I'll be back. I'm back. Went and grabbed the trusty old firearm. Loaded. Straight. So let's see how that sits. If it dropped it any lower without those 2 pieces in. That may have helped. Not really. Because even with just that cushion, it's still. Yeah, because with my firearm in there, if you can see it, how that tray's lifted up some right there. That's what I'm talking about when my firearm sits on that cushion. Even though it will close, but you just have to press it a little tighter. But my firearm doesn't move around. So let's see these. Let's take the cushion out. And with the cushion out, you can see it dropped it a little lower, but it's still, depending on how you place your, let me see if I move that. Yeah, it's still the same even with that. So, let's take another one out. Now there's a difference with just one of the cushions in the bottom. I can tell a big difference even with just, but you see what I'm talking about? You can hear it moving around in there, sliding around. I personally don't like that. Some of y'all may be fine with it, but not me. So like I said, what I think I will do is take this piece and just get a good razor blade and cut my mag and my firearm. Little hole out so it'll fit down in there perfect. And maybe that way it'll sit more flush. But I want to see if I'm gonna have to go to the hardware store or somewhere to pick these up. Lowe's, Home Depot, I'm not for sure. Or I'm gonna see if I can order directly from them, just another exact cutout of this cushion, so that way I can keep the one that came and I can play around with maybe another piece to get them to fit right. But so far I like it. It's that pew pew life. I'm digging it. Especially like I said, getting ready to go on this trip, and I'm gonna take my firearm with me. So I'm gonna upload a video of me going to the airport, checking it in, showing everything, and the whole process when I take this trip. So hopefully y'all check back with that and see what it's like when it's finished. So for now, you know what I didn't do? Almost forgot. To show y'all where this goes, which is the braided steel cable, which, you know what, that's one thing I didn't see in the directions, but I think I figured out where it goes anyway, just from me getting ready to close it up here. So, as you see, that's the end you zip through or whatever. But the end has the round part on it. It's just like, yeah, it fits right in. It's on the right and left side, as you can see, there's a little groove for it to sit in. And there you have it. It comes out like that. So if you need to lock it to something, you can lock it to something. So for the Life Pod, I recommend it. You know, I think they changed a couple features, you know, like that with the fitting with the gun, the tray and everything. Maybe they can make that a little different. But other than that, I like it. Cold, easy to access. So I believe I'm good to go with this one. Now, if y'all got any comments or y'all know any other brands that have firearm safes and everything, send me a link and I'll check them out. Cause I got a couple other firearms, assault rifles that I'm planning on getting to my collection as well. And like I said, they do have safes for your firearms, which I want to get one of theirs and test them out. And what else was it? I think that's just about it with this Life Pod today. So, Life Pod 2.0, pew pew life. I'm digging it. I think y'all should check it out. And this is it for now. Mr. Mo Style, I'm out. Peace. I'm back. I realized I forgot to show y'all one thing on the Life Pod, and that is the other way to enter your Life Pod with the keys. So, on the inside of your Life Pod, right by that program button that I showed y'all a little while ago, which is right up in this corner, you'll see, if you take the cushions out, you'll see right above that on the inside, you'll see the programming, how you program your lock, and then you'll see, what does it say? Key lock. So in order for your keys to work, you have to turn it a certain way, either right or left on there, because even if you have your keys and if you had it turned to off, your key won't work. But if it's on, your key will work. So you have to remember that, because in that case, even if you have your key, you can't get in. But, and I forgot the front. You know, this is where you put your key in, and it also has USB Type-C connection. So if your battery ever goes out, you don't have your key, can't access your key, and you need to get in your case, you can just plug up a USB Type-C cord to juice it up and get power to unlock it. So I realized that. I just want to let y'all know that are the features as well. So once again, Mr. Mo Style, I'm out.